Hey guys, so we're going to do another one of these community response videos. People seem to like this format, so I guess we'll just do more of them if people want to see more of this. But I asked on Twitter, who do you guys think will be the next LF coming to Legends? I expect one to be coming either next week, which is the most likely outcome, and if not, then the week after. So at this point, they've pretty much established the pattern is one LF per month. And typically how it works is we get LF 1 week. The following week, we get a Zenkai. The following week after that, we get an All-Star banner. And then the following week after that, we get another Zenkai. And then after that is the next LF. So sort of like a 4-week gap in between LFs, right? Now, sometimes they like to, maybe offset it by a week or two occasionally, but I think it's been pretty consistently 4 weeks in between most LFs we've gotten at, on average. But I think on August 10th, we probably will see the next LF drop. And if it's not August 10th, then it's definitely going to be August 17th. They just started the 50 million users celebration. So, yeah. And if you guys look at the picture on here, this is my pick for who I think, my prediction as to what the next LF is probably going to be. It's going to be the Goku who fought Broly from movie 8. Now, here is something we have to go off of here. So we have the 50 million users worldwide celebration actual campaign info here. The one thing I do want to show you guys is there is a Extreme Clash raid set to go live on August 13th. And it's versus Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Typically, the way they've done these raids in the past is every single enemy that the raid has been against, almost every single time, has been canon, quote-unquote, right? You've had to use boost units that were against the enemy to make sense canonically. So, right, I pulled up a bunch of examples to show what I'm talking about. So we have the one against Jiren. This came out right when UI Goku dropped. So we have the UI Goku boost unit against Jiren. We have this one against Android 17. This came out right when LF Future Gohan came out. So, Future Gohan's the boost unit. We have Super Baby 2 coming out. The boost unit was LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku right when he came out. We have the one against Full Power Frieza. This was when Blue Namek Goku got his Zenkai, so obviously that makes sense, canonically speaking. We have the one against Fat Boo. This one came out when Purple Super Saiyan 3 Goku got his Zenkai. We have the one against Blue Goku. This is when Purple Rose Goku Black got his release. Then we have the one against Blue Trunks. This is when Green Goku Black released. And then we have Yellow Vegeta. This is when Kid Buu came out. So this is just a few examples. You can look up more. They pretty much all follow the same pattern. So, this at the end of the day, this could just be Purple Goten, right? This could just be Purple Goten, the reason why they're dropping the Legendary Super Saiyan Broly raid event here. And he'll be the main boost unit against him. That makes sense, right? Honestly, that wouldn't be out of the ordinary at all. But the fact that this is dropping on the 13th and not this weekend, right, tells me that I think next week on the 10th we'll see the LF drop, and then whoever the LF is will be like the big boost unit versus this Broly. So, Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, who fought Legendary Super Saiyan Broly in the movie? Goku, right? Goku defeated him. This Goku, the one that punches him and somehow explodes Broly with the power of plot armor or whatever. So this is probably my most likely pick for the next LF, although it doesn't really make sense in terms of the movie, because this is Second Coming Broly. We don't know which Legendary Super Saiyan Broly this is. This could be the green one, that could be the new free-to-play one, it could be the original blue one, it could be the LF. No, actually it can't be the LF one, because that one's Dragon Ball Super. Could be the original blue one. Could be the Yellow EX one, we don't know. But probably going to be the green one, right? But I think this just makes the most sense as an LF, right? We could also be getting... Okay, so this is the guy that I'm talking about, just to make it clear. Like, this is the movie 8, Broly movie Fist Coup, people call him, that I think we could be seeing as an LF next. Could also be this guy as like an LF character. They did not Zenkai this guy, even though they Zenkai'd both the Goten and the Gohan together. Either this guy's Zenkai is coming later, or they could potentially do an LF version of this guy. I'd find it hard to believe they're going to do an LF version of this Goku, considering he was in the movie for like 2 minutes. He did one attack and he said one line, right? I don't think that's LF worthy, in my opinion. I think this character, this Goku, is much more LF worthy than this one is. But yeah, my prediction overall is probably going to be this Goku as the next LF, which, take that as you want. Another buff for movies, another buff for Sun Family, whatever, it is what it is. But there we go. So, let's see what people will say. I'd wager the next LF was Super Saiyan Goku from the first Broly movie. Yeah, exactly what I put. He starts with his regular gi, and as he gets damaged, he gets shirtless, and the LF will be the punch he gives Broly beat him. You could also get a boost from fallen allies. Yeah, pretty much exactly how they made this guy, and it sounds pretty likely to me. I think it will be the Fist Goku from the first Broly. Okay, sounds like people agree. But I'd prefer anything non-hybrids or Sun Family. Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's just unfortunately nothing we can do about it. As I said in your videos, I think a celebration for the first Broly Z movie would be great. A way to introduce Paragus as a unit, perhaps with support for movies. LF Broly or Knowing Legends, LF Miracle Fist Q. Yeah, Miracle Fist Q, yeah. Just point blank Kamehameha, Broly tanks it, and then he just punches him in the end and kills him. Cool. Great plot. Yeah, LF Broly is definitely one that I could see. We don't have a transforming Super Saiyan Broly into Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. You know how crazy good that would look in this game? Like, we could get the blue-haired Broly from movie 8, and then his transformation, if you guys remember in the movie, he like explodes when he transforms, and like that green light like expanding and coming back and contracting together. That could look really cool if they want to do a transforming LF Legendary Super Saiyan Broly from movie 8. Which they could do. I'm just a little less. I think it's a little less likely than like a Goku or something, because of the fact they just gave us a free Broly, and because of the fact that the raid is against Broly already. I don't think they want to make you use Broly against Broly. It doesn't really make sense. An LF I think will be the next is either a Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3 Goku or finally Spirit Bomb Sword Trunks. As a regular Sparking, I want to see the Super Saiyan 3 Goku from Fusion Reborn. Okay, so here's two things, right? So Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3 Goku definitely deserves an LF, right? And by Dragon Fist, I'm assuming he's talking about the Goku from Wrath of the Dragon, right? The one that defeats Hirudegarn with the Dragon Fist. That actually could work. It would be kind of funny, though, because he would actually fit in this raid event, because they can't do Hirudegarn. He's way too big. Like, they can't put him as a raid boss. So in place of Hirudegarn, they just put Broly and have the Dragon Fist Goku sort of be the counterpoint to that Broly, if they want to do that. Spirit Sword Trunks. So here's the thing with that. People are automatically going to cry, oh, no more hybrids, blah, blah, blah. What they could do is they could make that Trunks specifically for Future, right? One of the biggest issues this game has had over the course of the past, like, 6 months-ish, is that they release these characters like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta Zenkai and stuff like that, that are supposed to, quote-unquote, be used on like the GT team and help the GT team do well. And characters that help lesser tags do well, but because those characters residually are on bigger tags, like Saiyans, what ends up happening is they end up just being used on those teams that are bigger and more established. So the way that they can remedy that and get around that, I've talked about this many times before, is they can make specific parts of those units, unique abilities, main abilities, whatever, that get extra perks and extra buffs from being used on those smaller tags, right? So for example, Spirit Sword Trunks, right? He's a Hybrid Saiyan unit. Does Hybrid Saiyans need a buff right now? The answer is no. Does Vegeta Family need a buff right now? Definitely. Future probably doesn't need as much help as like Vegeta Family does, so if they want to make him like a Vegeta Family specific buffer, they can, you can make him okay on hybrids, you can make him okay on Future, but what if he's used along 2 other Vegeta Family allies, he gets an extra, I don't know, 60% damage and card draw speed or something like that. Like, that's a way they can incentivize people to use him on a specific team without making him irrelevant on other teams. So that's a strategy I think they should use moving forward, definitely, when they are considering making these units that could potentially fit on teams that do not need more help. Maybe another Hybrid Saiyan, yeah, please don't. But again, they could just do this route that I just talked about. LF Super Saiyan Goku from the first Broly movie, I feel like it fits in the theme. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting the feeling that most people are on the same wavelength as me. Another reason why I dislike Legends, they could have Zenkai'd Zenkai'd Fistku, who obviously needs it. Yeah, he's talking about this Goku right here. And fits the Broly theme, but instead Zenkai 2 hybrid units, and the team clearly doesn't need any buffs. Yeah, I mean, honestly, does movies really need the help? Does Super Saiyans need the help? Does Sun Family need the help? No. Like, none of these teams need the buffs. I don't know. I don't know. It's just the era we're in here. I was thinking it was going to be this Goku 2, to be honest, instead of loving the second Z Broly movie and Sun Family, and there's no LF for Goku in the second or third Z Broly movie. Yeah. Hope it's a new Fist Broly movie Goku that buffs only movies and Saiyans. Yeah, because he doesn't want to buff Sun Family, but you can really just run a whole Saiyan Sun Family team, right? You just run that. Assuming this Goku comes out, you can run him, LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Purple Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Like, Sun Family is just going to become the Goku team, right? It's pretty much what it is, unless you're going to run LF Gohan. Going by what we have just got, Broly Second Coming units, free-to-play Broly, Goten LF for free, Team Gohan. I would love to see Goku, Goten, Gohan together. Similar to Goten, but better, with Goku doing a speech, but we will have to wait and see what we get. I mean, if they want to go down the path of doing like an assist unit, but this is like a triple assist unit, if that's even possible for them, they could do this Goku, I guess, and then it would be like Gohan and Goten assist, and then they could just have like a trio assist unit. It'd be kind of hard to do that, but I guess they could do that if they are creative with how they develop it. Image makes me think of an LF Goku that's using that energy punch to put a hole in Broly. He has a green card that counter strikes and tap attacks, movie buffer, and sadly a Sun Family buffer. Yeah. I really want LF Cell. It's about time I want an Android LF unit. I would want him to boost powerful opponents and not regen, hopefully. Yeah. They have kind of been zeroing in on powerful opponent recently. A lot of the LFs we've gotten over the course of the past few months have been powerful opponent like mainstays. And not even just LFs, just like main Sparkings as well, like Red Bojack. But I've seen a lot of people wanting Red Cell. Not Red Cell, LF Cell. I'm so used to saying Red Cell that I just instinctively say Red Cell whenever I say the word Cell now. But LF Cell could definitely be good. Androids, I would actually say, could use the help. It's crazy to say that because like Zenkai 18 has been such a menace for such a long time, but I think like a lot of the other units on the team are starting to fall off a bit. Like, does anybody use Zenkai 16? Does anybody use, I don't know, Blue 21 kind of isn't as good anymore. Green 21 is still good, but definitely aging. Red Cell is definitely aging as well. LF Cell could definitely be a good pick for sure. Maybe they could give him a lot of damage against hybrids. Just be a very specific hybrid nuking unit or something like that. Since right now the theme is around Broly returns, then it could be either a Broly that transforms into Legendary Super Saiyan, or be one of the Sun Family members, but very unlikely as we have an LF of the family coming. Yeah, I mean Goten's LF is literally the family coming out. Something from the Tournament of Power, maybe leading up to the Black Friday / New Year celebration, but then again it could be something completely random. Honestly, I'm hoping for some kind of God Key buff, so maybe a blue Legends Limited Beerus with a red Sparking Whis. And then he puts the Hakai GIF there, so... I mean, a Hakai Beerus could definitely be something they do. For some reason, a lot of these games are very hesitant to release Hakai Beerus, right? Dokkan has not done one, and the game's been around for almost 7 years now. Legends has not done one. The only game I can think of that actually has a Hakai Beerus, if I can speak. Well, I guess Fighters has one, right? But it's a very specific situation. You have to like specifically be fighting a Goku Black unit, and then Beerus has to like ult to him, and then he Hakais him. Heroes is the only game I know that actually has like a Hakai Beerus that you can consistently do the Hakai with, right? But if Legends can figure out a way to do that, then I'm sure that would sell very well. Hakai Beerus, people would summon for that. But it doesn't really correlate with the current celebration. But we'll see. Maybe they just don't want to go with the current theme. Since they've been focusing on the Broly movies lately, LF Cell... What? What? Since they've been focusing on the Broly movies lately, LF Cell. Okay. I don't know. They don't even try and tie in the new characters to arcs or movies, Frieza into Zenkai Piccolo. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they do the whole Frieza saga, and then it's like, okay, well, Zenkai Blue Piccolo. Sometimes they just go out of the way and do random stuff, so that's definitely true. An android, they might just be lazy enough to do the exact thing they did with last year. A Zenkai hybrid, buff hybrids, and then buff androids. Maybe. Kind of the same pattern, I guess. Maybe following the movie Powerful Opponent route with an LF Janemba. Yeah, actually, LF Janemba was something that I've been thinking about as well, because secretly in the background, well, not even secretly, they've just been buffing movies constantly. Right? Pretty much since December. Because we got Broly and Gogeta. Actually, let me just pull up the movies tag so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Sagas from the movies. So we got the whole celebration with the Broly movie stuff. We got Frieza, we got LF Broly, we got LF Gogeta Blue, we got Metal Cooler, we got this Vegeta. Anyone else down here? We got Yellow Broly, not semi-recently, right? This Broly just came out. We got this Gohan, right? We got the Zenkai for Goten, the Zenkai for Blue Gohan. We got Bojack, we got Trunks. So they've actually been doing a fair bit. This guy's Zenkai over the course of the past year, right? The same with this Red Broly. They've been like trickling in movies units for a while, and it would not surprise me at all if they just assumed that the theme right now was not specifically the Broly movie, but just movies in general. Do I think, you know, I actually mentioned this earlier too, and not in this video, but like I think I was on stream, how we don't have a let me pull up this tag again. We don't have an LF of this guy. And we are definitely going to be getting one at some point. You think they're not going to release an LF of Super Gogeta from Fusion Reborn? Guess what? They are. It's only a matter of time. And the 50 million user celebration is a big milestone. Keep in mind, the 40 million celebration was when we got UI Goku, Gogeta Blue, and Broly. So we got 3 LFs during the 40 million user celebration. That was quote-unquote Legends Festival. So if they want to go down the path of just doing another double LF Zenkai, or not Zenkai, but just a double LF release, they could do LF Super Gogeta and LF Super Janemba from the Fusion Reborn movie, right? They could do that. I'm sure a lot of people will not be happy about that, considering we literally just had the anniversary. They dropped 3 LFs. But they could definitely turn around and do LF Super Gogeta and LF Super Janemba together. In this celebration. I'm sure a lot of people will be very, very happy about that. I'm hoping for another LF Powerful Opponent. If the theme is going to be Broly movies, hopefully Broly. Easy skip for me so I can save my CC for someone I like. If I'd love if the Broly was transforming. Yeah, same. But I actually want to see that transforming Broly from the first movie. But people might like it more if it was Broly. Yeah, that's exactly what I just said. Yep, exactly. Dokkan got Super Vegeta Dokkan Fest. Why not give us Super Vegeta LF and boost Super Saiyan Tag? Haha, yeah. We haven't had a unit with assist in a while. That's true. I think, was the last assist unit Trunks and Mai? Maybe. Unless I'm forgetting of somebody obvious. I know it's a long stretch, but I was thinking maybe Kale and Caulifla, or Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, or any type of assist pair will be cool. Yeah, potentially. I don't think for this celebration specifically, but they might start building up the Tournament of Power stuff soon here, because, you know, thinking about the end of the year, one of the only things we have not gotten yet in terms of like first releases for characters, because now that we finished the Goku Black arc, right, we just got Corrupted Zamasu. Technically, we don't have Spirit Sword Trunks, so he's still up for grabs. We don't have him. We don't have any iteration of him yet. But we don't have like Evolution Blue Vegeta. We don't have UI Goku, the master white-haired version of UI Goku. We don't have Full Power Jiren. We don't have God of Destruction Toppo. There's so many Tournament of Power / Universe Survival Saga units, characters that we don't have representation for in the game. They're eventually going to have to go and do a major celebration for the Tournament of Power. Whether or not that's going to be New Year's or the 4-year anniversary, I'm not sure. I feel like you could honestly do you could honestly do 2 celebrations. There's so many characters to release, like Angel Gold and Frieza. You could do I don't know, a Goku and Frieza Ultra unit. Imagine if the first summonable Ultra was like Goku and Frieza from when they defeated Jiren. There's literally like 20 different characters they could release from the Tournament of Power that are all like very popular and very hype characters. So I feel like either this New Year's or the 4-year anniversary, or even potentially both, could focus in on the Tournament of Power. And again, generally what Legends likes to do is like to build up to these big releases. So we could start seeing some tricklings of Tournament of Power stuff, but they typically don't start with an LF, right? They typically like to build up to one, so we could see this maybe later on. They're starting to buff Cell Saga / Android Saga. Maybe there will be a blue LF Cell to counter Father Son coming Mount Gohan, a red Android 17 and 18 to assist to counter LF Future Gohan, and Zenkai the EX Android 19 to counter any Goku. They buff hybrids just to shut it down. I mean, we've been asking for some counters to hybrids for a year at this point, and we've certainly gotten a few. Like Kuwa is probably the most prominent one we've gotten ever. Just a very, very specific counter, hard counter to a lot of these hybrid units. But at this point, is this like you're gonna ask for a counter to hybrid Saiyans for an LF Cell? I mean, I guess it could work, but they clearly don't care, right? I don't know. I mean, I would want it. I would want a Cell that just like does like 100% extra damage to hybrid Saiyans. Like that's what I would want. But they probably won't do that. Hard to ask for Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I made a kit for him. Legends can take it and not pay me a cent. Just let me get the best transformation with the coolest fist move ever. I mean, yeah, I've seen a lot of people asking for him. He's definitely one of the characters we don't have representation for in the game. He's a movie character. So potentially, I think he's actually one of the more likely options, to be honest here. LF Family Kamehameha or LF Goku, the only one that punches Broly. Yeah, maybe LF Broly. I would have to say that the Legends staff intentionally made hybrids OP so that they can sell us an LF who counters hybrids. So my guess is LF Blue 17 and 18 Future, who is buffed against hybrids and Super Saiyans. Yeah, maybe. That's actually a pretty cool idea. Zenkai Yellow's Perfect Cell while you're at it. Yeah. That's not a bad option. I mean, again, if you specifically want a unit that is made to counter a lot of these powerful characters running around in the PvP environment right now, that's fine. We don't have an assist LF yet, so that could be cool. LF Broly from the Broly Returns movie. Yep. Still waiting for the first Android LF. Yeah, I mean, again, Cell as a candidate. We just talked about the 17 and 18 from the future that are a candidate for that. Could definitely see that. Them giving Zenkais to both the Go Bros, but not the Goku seems normal until you realize it's Legends. If they held off on one way to get more of your money, it means they're going to get a better one coming up soon. Probably. I mean, again, I have this guy pulled up here for a reason. Honestly, probably not going to play the game anymore, but I think it would be really fun if they finally gave us an LF Duo unit. Yeah, 17 and 18. It would be really fun to see Dragon Ball Super Broly Blue Goku during the ult, and then Blue Vegeta comes in and they do the Gallic Gun. Yeah, that would be sick. That would be really cool. That scene from the Broly movie was in like every single trailer for the Broly movie, and there's no game that like has that. Heroes is the only game I know that has that, but Heroes has pretty much everything in it already. I think a Z Broly LF is needed. Need a character that can stand up to Sun Family. I mean, we always, dude, for the past like year, you've been asking for, oh yeah, dude, this character, just make him a Sun Family counter and we're good to go. And every single time, they either don't give us a Sun Family counter, or they do, and they just get obliterated by Sun Family. I don't know. I give up. I forgot how the Try to Surpass Me event worked. I mean, I don't know what he's at, but yeah, Goku with the fist move is the LF. But yeah, the Surpass Me event also is another indication that we're going to be getting an LF soon, because the ticket drops from that event is 90% chance probably going to be able to be used on that LF banner, because it's a question mark ticket right now. Second movie Broly. Maybe. It's going to be a Gohan, or maybe a Goku. All I know is Hybrids is getting a buff. Or Sun Family, right? One of the two. Probably LF Cell, it's about time we got him. Yeah, I mean, he's the only major Dragon Ball Z villain we haven't gotten an LF for, besides Vegeta from the Saiyan Saga, I guess. I expect they stop releasing a new LF every damn 3 weeks. Well, get used to it. It will be a new Sun Family Hybrid LF, have fun. Yeah, it's going to be very fun. They should buff LOE team more by releasing LF Golden Frieza. I mean, that would be cool. I mean, any team that needs help should be getting buffs. Like, again, Vegeta family. I would argue androids needs help. If they want to do a girls, they probably wouldn't do a girls LF because it just wouldn't sell as well. But more units to buff the girls team. Those teams that need the help should be getting buffs, not Sun Family. I mean, common sense. Judging by the celebration, it's highly likely we get a new Broly / movie boss LF. My second choice would be an LF Supernova Cooler. Yeah. I mean, an LF Cooler. You think about how absurd that would be too, though. Like LF Cooler, that would make LOE one of the most expensive teams because you have the brand new LF Full Power Frieza, who's I would say easily is the best unit on that team by far. The purple LF Frieza, who's still pretty decent to run sort of like a unit that's able to glue the team together with the blue card, the key recovery, all that stuff. And then whatever the LF Cooler would be. Just a triple LF lineup for that team. Hybrid Saiyans needs the buff, so I'll sort of hope Trunks. Yeah, I mean, again, if they release him, I'm hoping they would zero him in on being like a Vegeta family buffer. Super Saiyan Goku because we're getting a raid against Broly. Yeah, I just talked about this earlier. We'll do a few more and we'll probably call it. Of course, Sun Family buff, so a Sun Family LF unit. Yeah, okay. Wouldn't be surprised if we got something else from Namek. Honestly, at this point, I think they've moved past Namek. We got our one summonable unit from Namek, and that's it for the year. So either Z Broly or Cell need more anti-hybrids. Yep, okay. Thought of the same thing. I can see them transitioning from Second Coming to the first Broly movie just because of the free-to-play Broly that got released. So if they decide to drop an LF Fist Goku, they can hit two birds with one stone. Yeah, that Broly movie did have hybrid Saiyans in it. Yeah, they're gonna release this LF Goku here, and then he's gonna come out with a Gohan from the Broly movie. This is Goku punching Broly and exploding him somehow. That makes sense. LFZ Broly, okay. LF Cooler, we shall not stop until the Saiyans / hybrids get put in their place. I mean, that would be crazy. I love that. LF Cooler, and even like just a Goku from the Cooler movie, right? Super Saiyan Goku, when he like heals the bird and goes Super Saiyan, and like that Super Saiyan form of Goku, sort of like the Namek Saga Super Saiyan form, and then the Cooler movie Super Saiyan form of Goku, where he's kind of like more buffed up. That's my favorite transformation ever for Goku. There's like the buff Super Saiyan form, where he, like the very first time he ever goes Super Saiyan, and then in the Cooler movie. I would love to see those units get released. So, last one. The way Legends has been hopping back over between GT and Z, I wouldn't be surprised if it was an LF Baby or LF Super Saiyan Broly. Yeah, LF Baby is one we haven't heard about yet throughout these comments, but they have been dropping GT stuff. I mean, we just got the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Oob. Obviously, Baby is the main villain of that arc, right? He destroys both Oob and Super Saiyan 3 Goku, so if they want to go down that route, that's definitely not out of the question here, but there we go. It sounds like most people are on the same thought process as me with the Goku from movie 8, which is the Broly movie, which is this Goku, right? Maybe he could have some kind of like, again, strike counter where he catches the punch, he like powers up or something, and then has the LF with the punch to the gut into like the uppercut spin around move or whatever he does. But let me know down below what you guys think could potentially be the next LF here. We have a lot of options. Again, I think Super Gogeta and Janemba as dual LFs, while it sounds annoying and it's a lot of LFs constantly, it's not out of the question. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one.